You've also been talking about tax reform as long as I can remember. In your own words, this is what you consider to be your crown jewel. What does it look like?
Yeah, not just me personally, but for the country. So we believe it's really time we start growing this economy beyond the anemic growth of the Obama years. This country has not had a 3% growth rate since before the Great Recession. And so the crown jewel of getting this economy growing are two things: regulatory relief, which is well on its way, and tax reform. Tax reform is really important. Look, at hardworking taxpayers in America deserve a break. They don't want a tax code that is working for the tax collectors. They want a tax code that is simplified, that makes it easier for taxpayers to comply with.
Listen, as you point out, we're the only country in the world that makes it prohibitive and discourages capital from coming back into the U.S.
And that's the other point I was going to say.
That's absurd.
Yeah, we're pushing businesses overseas. We're telling U.S. companies, stay overseas, and if you make money overseas by selling something overseas, keep it there. That's crazy. We need to make it so that companies can be successful on a worldwide basis and bring those dollars back home. We got $2 or $3 trillion of U.S. money parked overseas that should come back into the U.S. economy, but it can't because of our tax code. So we want to clean up the tax code, and we really believe tax reform, getting our rates down so they're competitive globally, is the key to faster economic growth. What our goal here is: higher take-home pay, more jobs, faster economic growth. You can't get that without tax reform. That's why we're really serious about getting on with tax reform.
Our program comes on every day at 9 a.m. We watch the stock market open at 9:30. Investors are expecting this. And with the majority in the House and the Senate and a Republican in the White House, now's your time. And you can't afford to blow it, can you?
I agree. They are expecting it because it is high time. Look, we haven't done this since 1986. The rest of the world has passed us by, and now we have one of the worst tax systems in the industrialized world in this 21st century global economy. Our tax rate on corporations is 35%. Our top tax rate on successful small businesses, it's as high as 44.6%. The average tax rate of businesses around the world is 22.5%. In Canada, it's 15%. In Ireland, it's 12.5%. England's going to 18%. China's at 25% and going down. And we are taxing American businesses 35 to 45%. It's ridiculous. It's costing us competitiveness. It's costing us jobs. And we won't even let American companies bring their money back into this country to reinvest our tax laws. This is holding us back, and we know we need to clean up the tax code, streamline the IRS, make the system simple for families and small businesses, and make us more competitive globally so we can have faster economic growth.
It's a big lift. You're going to say today, all right, these are your words, we are going to get this done in 2017. I
Absolutely.
take that as a guarantee. Is it or not?
Yes, we have to. We have to do tax reform in 2017 if we're going to get a confident America, if we're going to rebuild our country's resilience, and if we're going to be able to get the kind of economy we need so people can be confident about their future, get good paying jobs, good jobs that are careers, and get this growth rate up, because we are really anemic in our growth rate.
We are watching that speech later today, and we'll see it then live. Thank you, sir, for your time. There's the House Speaker.
Thank you,
Paul
Bill.
Ryan, thank you. Again, as I mentioned,